Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another bag review, the Dior Book Tote. Now I'm reviewing all your questions and more, so thank you again to everyone that voted and submitted questions through my Instagram stories and posts. Now I'm Jamie. I do videos on bag reviews, luxury, and a lot of neutrals on this channel. I love it if you would like and subscribe. The Dior Book Tote was introduced back in the spring of 2018. It features a simplistic shape with a beautiful design and craftsmanship. Functionality. This type of tote, I think it truly shines when you use it as more of a shopping or going out with the girls for brunch, a weekend, overnight bag. That is just the best way to really use this tote. And when I started thinking about using the tote in that way, that really made it key and made sense to add it to my collection. Yes, I've worn this bag to work, and I find it most challenging when you are trying to use this bag as more of a utility, hardworking tote, like that workhorse tote. Typically, I reserve that for more of my leather tote bags. Now, when it comes to the book tote, I've always wondered about how to travel with this thing. Does it truly work on the plane when it comes to putting it underneath your seat? I will tell you, it does fit underneath your seat. I can put it at an angle, or I can just lay it flat. But either way, it does fit underneath. And that was pretty key because, quite honestly, I prefer to have a tote like this right beside me than in the overhead bin. Let's talk about bag sizes. We have a couple sizes for the book tote. There's the mini, the small size, and then the large size. When they first came out with the book tote, it was just in this large size. I loved the look of the tote, but I was still hesitant, seeing that I felt like the large size would be too big on my 5'2" petite frame. So it wasn't until they came out with the small size I was like, yes, that is the perfect size for me. Overall, I would say that the small size is the perfect size. And also, it comes in this square shape. Colors and materials. I love how this tote comes in a variety of colors and prints. I think most of you are familiar with the oblique print. I love that you can find a print that is truly unique for your style. I decided to go with this beige and black stripe version, and they make so many beautiful combinations, but you just gotta go with the one that truly makes your heart sing. What size is your bag, and do you like the Dior leopard one? Thanks. The size of this book tote is the small size. I think it's the perfect size for my 5'2" petite frame. Now, do I like the leopard one? I consider leopard a neutral, so I actually do like that tote. I really don't like to duplicate bags in my collection aside from the classic flap. So for me, since I've already have this one, I think that it's a cute one, but I will just admire that leopard one from afar. Design. This section is one of the biggest pros for this bag. I mean, take a look at this design and talk about artistry. Have you seen those videos on Dior when making this bag? It takes the appreciation for this bag to another level when you can see how they are using the sewing machines and the embroidery, the details. It's just on a whole nother level, and that's another thing that I love about Dior. Also, you can personalize this tote. I've seen a lot of people put their names on the back of this tote. Just another great feature. You simply take it to the Dior boutique, and I believe they charge around $300. You're going to want to check your boutique for sure. Inside. When you receive this bag from the boutique, it's going to be one giant hole, and I think you guys can see There are no interior pockets. It literally is a big hole. Would you use an organizer with this bag? I'm getting one tomorrow and I'm afraid of potential sag. I would definitely use an organizer in this bag. Out of all my handbags, I think the bag organizer for this book tote is a game changer. And I say that because this handbag is a big hole with no interior pockets. If you do not have some type of organization with pockets that can hold your things and just give more functionality to using this bag. I have a bag organizer. You can pick these up from Samorga or Zimoni, but this is great. And the one I have has a zipper on the top. Wear and tear. Does it stain easily? Just like the Chanel tweed bag where I did that great review on the 19 bags, this is a fabric bag, meaning you have to be mindful when it comes to stains, dirt, and smells on this bag. I haven't experienced any stains on this handbag, but I am very mindful knowing that this is a fabric bag. I kind of do baby more in my fabric bags, knowing the environments I will be using this bag in. Now I have seen a few loose threads on the handbag, nothing alarming, but if it gets long enough, I will definitely clip those threads. How are the handles holding up? Corners to getting dirty, wear and tear. I think the straps are an area where you can receive a lot of wear over time because that's the main way you are experiencing this tote is by holding it as a top handle bag. Plus when you hold this in your hand, they kind of bang together. So far, they are holding up. I'm not seeing any real wear to the bag. And I think also you can get dirt on these handles because it is handheld. I know people will put some twillies on these handles to help minimize the dirt and the oils from your hands. But honestly, I prefer the look of this tote without the twillies. I think the twillies can be difficult to match, especially if you have more of a seasonal design. And I just really love how this look, and of course the cute Christian Dior at the top is certainly a nice feature. And then you'll even see over time that the fabrics can get a little bit of pilling, but I think that just comes with having a fabric bag. To me right now, it's very minimal. I see a little bit of material, but again, nothing that is alarming to me. Color transfer, material heaviness, can you carry on your shoulder? I think with any light bag, you have to be leery of what you're wearing because of color transfer. I mainly wear neutrals in my wardrobe, so color transfer is a very minimal thing for me. Talk about how the corners wear, if they do. This tote does not have any feet, so you can experience some wear, and these are pointed corners with this structured handbag. So over time, they could potentially be more rounded, not as pointy. This is still a new bag, and the corners look pretty good. The other aspect is just plain dirt. Since this bag has no feet, this bag will make direct contact with the floor, with the dirt. I think I'm pretty lucky the fact that this color is not like a pure light beige or white, so it kind of more camouflages the dirt if there is anything. I think it helps that this is more of a thicker canvas material too, so it's much more durable. How do you think the book tote will wear in 2-5 years? Like any fabric bag, it will experience wear over time unless you are super careful and you are babying the heck out of your handbag. I think what helps is having the thicker canvas. When I first seen this bag, I wasn't sure of the material, and I was pleasantly surprised at the hand of the material. It's more that thicker canvas, so I think that helps. Ways to wear the bag. This bag I mainly use as more the top handle in my hands or even in the crook of my arm. I really don't use it as a shoulder bag. You can, but it fits more snug right underneath your arm. I will say that when you do put these handles over your shoulder, they're pretty thick, so they're not rolling off your shoulder. You know, some of those flimsy handles you get on some tote bags, these are pretty thick and they are pretty stationary. They stay there, which is really nice. How would you style it without overwhelming your frame? It's quite a big tote. I think the small size is the perfect size. And mind you, I'm 5'2", petite. I think this is a bag that you could style up or down. I love the look when it's more casual. I'll wear this with, say, a cute jogger set. Super cute look. What fits? This small size fits everything I could need in a tote bag. And I'm more minimal, I would say. Definitely just carry a lot more of the essentials. I could fit a water bottle, a wallet, lipstick, sunglasses. I'm not looking to fill this handbag up to the brim because, mind you, it can add more weight as you start to fill this up with items. Does it fit a MacBook Pro 13-inch or iPad 11-inch? Weight. I've heard it's a heavy tote. How heavy is it? This is a fabric tote, so it's pretty lightweight. I find it lighter than a lot of my leather totes. I think what's key is like when you put items into this tote, it can add more weight to the bag. I try not to fill this bag up to the brim or put the kitchen sink in this bag because I know that I'm going to handhold or put this bag on the crook of my arm. It's just going to add more weight and just be uncomfortable. But I would say if you're putting in your essentials, it's actually pretty decent. Prices. The small tote starts at $3,100, whereas the large tote is a little bit more at $3,250. I think it can be hard to justify this fabric bag in more the simplistic shape, the price. However, I think you need to really weigh out what's important in terms of the artistry, the design, how you are going to use this bag, and what makes sense for your overall collection. Options. In this section, I want to just give you some other alternatives of bags that are similar in concept to the book tote. The LV's On The Go tote. I think the biggest plus to this tote is that it has a strap and the durable canvas. I'm just not really into the big monogram, but I think this is an amazing option. The YSL tote, it's a coated material and it's lightweight, and YSL is just great value for money, period. The Chloe Woody tote. This is one of the newer totes in this mix and just gives me the best beach vibes. Definitely something that you think about for a great weekend bag, similar to the book tote. The Fendi tote, this one's got that more square shape with the great handle, and it comes in this fantastic leather version, and Fendi has amazing leather quality. Last but not least is for all you Chanel lovers, I had to include the Deauville tote. However, this one has pockets and a strap, and it comes in a variety of sizes and materials and colors. Overall, I'm actually late on the whole bandwagon when it comes to the book tote. I just purchased it a couple months ago after much deliberation, but I knew what I was getting into. This bag to me was perfect when I took my trip to Napa, and also this is not my first tote. I'm a tote lover. I've had many totes in my life between Louis Vuitton, Tory Burch, YSL, you name it. And this is a totally different vibe for me, but it made sense for my collection. And with that, I truly do love this tote, and I would ultimately purchase it again. Okay guys, well that is it for this video. I hope you found this review helpful, and I really appreciate all the questions. If you have any other questions, just leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care.